recording. We did it. We got the cameras working. We got the microphone on. You can see Colleen. You can see me, and all my glory. Not glory, glory. Uh, we're here to work out the bugs because this is the beginning of our monthly Patreon workshops. We try to go through YouTube Studio. Um, it wasn't working. That's why it took us so long to get over this route because it was a headache and a half or 45 minutes of wrestling with YouTube. I deal with that later. I don't have the time, like a week or so, because it take that long to figure that one out. But we found a way to get around the YouTube rattlesnake that kept biting us in the butt. We went around the YouTube and we connected to Streamyard. Thank you, Carl. The idea came into my head when I was getting a headache at the YouTube studio that would Carl be giving me advice right now if to go live? He'd say, if I were you, I'd get off YouTube and get on your StreamYard. I suggested it to you. And 45 minutes later, it occurred to me that's what he told me. And I went, Colleen, we could make this a lot easier. Carl already gave me the he even told me the link that told me to go to StreamYard, and I was wrestling with YouTube forever. And 5 minutes on StreamYard, we're here. 1 hour on YouTube, we're not here. So this is Colleen. She's going to tell you about a video clip that's only going to be seen here exclusively first. And whoever's watching this right now is going to be able to get a view of this before we post it on YouTube. Because everything we're going to do here, everybody's going to get early access before this really important stuff is posted on YouTube. In other words, you guys get it first. Always will get it first. After you get it first, then within the next week, I'm going to post it on YouTube for the public. So everything that's coming on here, you get it exclusive first, anybody. And as a matter of fact, a lot of things you're going to get here are the things you're not going to see on YouTube because a lot of the things on here I'm going to share from my private charts and my own equations, latitudes and longitudes, and all the mapping that I've done down the road here. First, we're going to rid out the bugs that you can see us. So there's Colleen, there's me. Good start. And then you can hear us without probably below eardrums. So the audio is working, the video is working, and I'm going to let Colleen explain the video, and then we're going to play the video. It's about a 6-minute video, and we'll be right back.
The video is on the 8/16/32 global connection with the ancient Chinook global trade network. So using indigenous ways of knowing, basically epistemology, ways of finding information, sharing information, creating new knowledge. That's what epistemology means. So these indigenous ways of knowing. So he provides evidence in this video and discusses the connection to an ancient global mapping system that can be proven through this Chinook global trade system. So that's what the video is on. It's 6 minutes and 6 seconds. So if you want, are you going to share the screen, Roger, and play it so we can?
You're more familiar with that. Show me how to do that.
Well, it looks like you can make a second person and then share a screen. It's possible, or you can just share a screen and it'll replace us. So from here, I'll be able to share a screen.
Okay, there's two. So the other one is the share screen, right?
Right.
What's this other one? Group
Oh,
layout.
these are just layout. So if you're bringing
How about this right here?
Yeah, there you go. That looks
It'd be like okay, and then share screen. Here we go again. Oh, you are having you got camera settings.
presents.
Oh, hey.
There you go, share screen.
And what was it on the screen?
Okay. Okay, do you want to share,
Window
I guess? Oh, yes, window.
or the entire screen?
Yep, do your window, do the entire screen, do your entire screen, because you have stuff on your computer if you want to share with
But it
anyone.
doesn't go to the show.
Oh, this window.
Oh, that one either. Oh,
Do you
that's
have to click on it? So if you go to entire screen, do you have to click on it here?
oh yeah,
On these, yeah, there you go.
is
You
that
could
the
do it
one?
on that one, or you could do it on
Which one would be better?
probably this one if you're going
Because
to browse around your computer.
yeah, okay, ready.
Okay,
Also shares. There's no audio to it. No, there is audio, right? Better put audio in. Okay.
sure. Great, now you can go for them.
Careful sharing audio if you have to get themselves. You're sharing everything you hear in your voices. This won't happen if you share about your guests. Careful with that. We don't have guests yet, so we'll have to figure that out a little later. Okay, now how do I get to my folder
So just click on that. Let's see.
or this? No.
Oh, so I guess if you minimize the screen and you start clicking around, that means that should be good. So it's there. And then you start clicking around here. You can bring up.
What are we showing?
I don't know what
You
you're trying
you
to
were
show.
going to show 6 minutes on my account.
Oh,
What am I doing over here?
sorry, Raj.
I'm gonna waste about 5 minutes and I'm waiting for the 6 minute video. I told him it was back in 6 minutes. And I'm over here wrestling with something and I'm going, why am I going over there for? Uh,
So I guess it would just be a tab, and then you bring up the link to
here,
that.
you do it.
To, sorry.
Well, I went 5 minutes for nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just make the letter play because I know where it ends. I just need to have headphones when I do this. Oh, hey. Ask and you shall receive.
Well, they can hear you speaking, so
Well, I can talk while this
talk
is going
about
on.
what it is.
Hey, everybody. This is pretty much an idea of give an idea how 3.25 works with all of this here. Uh, let's see here. Maybe I should start it back a little bit. Let me get it back here. And we'll get this from the beginning. Okay, everybody. What I did here is, well, the 13 times 2, which makes 26, divided by the 16 rays around the unit symbol equals 1.625, which is the golden mean ratio. And we take that 1.625, you times it by 2, and it makes 3.25 or 3 and a quarter. That 3 and a quarter is basically the real number for the actual number for pi. And what I'm going to be showing here is how to use these global locations using that 3.25 or pi by using an example that goes from the equator at 0 to the Azores Islands, which is at 39.00 north latitude. This is just one of the trade routes that is going, only one of the trade routes that's globally. Here's the formula for the 2 pi. There's that 13 times 2 times 26. So, you know, what I just explained earlier. So first you go to the equator, which is right down here where that little red dot is over there. And it even says right where it says equator. And you start with Namadol, which is basically 3.25 times 2, 6.5 north. Namadol, Micronesia, the first stop on the trade route. The actual one is 6 degrees, 50 minutes, 40 degrees for Nanmadol. See, next one is Angkor Wat, 3.25 times 4, 13.00 north. The actual latitude is 13 degrees, 24, 45 minutes. Next one is Mumbai, India, 3.25 times 6, 19.50. That's in India. That's at 19 degrees, 4 minutes, and 22 seconds north. That's Mumbai. Now you got Memphis, Egypt, 3.25 times 9, which makes 29.25 north, which is in Egypt. And it's actually 29 degrees, 50 minutes, and 41 seconds north from Memphis. Then Tunisia, 3.25 times 10, 32.50 north, which is up in Tunisia, which is about Tripoli area. It's actually 32 degrees, 53 minutes, and 14 seconds north for Tunisia. Azores Islands, 3.25 times 12, which equals 39.00 north, which is the highest island in the Azores Islands at 39 degrees in the Azores Islands. The whole entire trade route going from Nan Madol all the way to the Azores Islands, or basically Nan Madol, Angkor Wat, Mumbai, India, Memphis, Egypt, Tunisia, and all the way to the Azores. Gives you an actual miles, and I think it's like 11,000 929.3-mile trade route that goes from Nan Madol to the Azores. There's another trade route that goes from the Azores Islands, but that one goes all the way down to the Coral, Peru area. But that's going to be for another presentation because that's a whole nother route that goes from the Azores Islands, which is shown here, that connect the Azores Islands to South America through trade route that goes directly to Coral. Now you got to remember that Coral, Peru is 2,000 years older than the Egyptian civilization. The first pyramids in the world weren't created in Egypt. They were created there in Coral. The first mummies were in Egypt. The first mummies were created in Coral, Peru. So we need to get history straight. Not everything did start in Egypt. Everything started in Peru. And the Azores Islands are connected to Peru, as well as the Orkney Islands above near Scotland, which also connected to other locations in Peru. And that's why they're finding these bases that have Sumerian writings on them. That's why they're finding these people that are called the cloud people, the Chachapoya, who are light complected. Uh, they were representatives from the other side of the world to here for trade, because we had representatives for trade that were in the Azores Islands until the stupid Spaniards took them all in as slaves, and then it ended that. But that's the history that you are not aware of. It's probably the history that the world governments don't want you to know, because there's a colonial ploy going on here. You got to prove that, we're new arrivals here. We just came here 13,000 years ago, and you don't have a good conscience about stealing our land and all the resources that come with it. You know, I mean, that's the ploy, isn't it? That's what colonialism is in a nutshell, isn't it? Colonialism is just another word for corporatism, too, by the way, just in case you don't know. It's just, made it a nicer, kinder word that doesn't sound as nasty as colonialism. So they invented corporatism, it's the same doggone thing, you know, it's trying to control the world globally through economics and by cutting you off at the knees where you got to pay for money from and give you crap in return. That's, I want to let you know that all of we complain about Native America, how poor we are, how much rights we don't have. I'm going to give you a heads up right now, America. Um, we're your future. If you don't understand about what's going on reservations, they're trying to see how much they can take away from people before they break. That's what Wounded Knee was all about in '73. And you're next. We're the guinea pig. We're the ones that see how these ploys work before they use these ploys on you next. So anyway, this was a trade route that I want you to know about. And that was my little rant and my little soapbox about colonialism that, people are so excited about. I mean, I don't understand the colonialism because I'm hearing people that are proud of colonialism, but then they act like they're from America, and that they've been here all along and then everything started in 1492 nonsense here. And I don't know, colonial nonsense is
Are you still
confusing.
filming?
So, I'm gonna let you go now. It was a little rant. It was a little short one. The next presentation will be a lot longer because we worked out the bugs of this one, and we apologize for the delay. Be no better. Go to Streamyard. Don't go to YouTube. Go to YouTube after you're ready.
By
But
the way, there is a new video that's on YouTube, posted by Re-Indigenizing Minds. That is the 8 1632 global connection and discussion from Roger about how that ties into the ancient global mapping system and ancient indigenous global trade network, the Chinook global trade network.
it's an extension of what I talked about here. So, when I go further into more extensive detail what I'm talking about, go to the YouTube clip and check it out that you just talked about. And we apologize for the delay. For the next presentation, we promised to make it longer. And we brought the price down from $40 to $25 a workshop to make it more affordable. Even considering down the road to bring it down to 20 just to make it affordable. So I'm going to be honest. I'd like to make it 20 so my own native people can be here. At 25, 30, 35, that'd be a little steep for us Indians. I mean, God, even $10 is a lot for us. But so I'm on down the road when I get past this limit, I might even bring it down to 20. So, not only that, you all can afford to be there, but even my own native people can, afford $20 to be a part of this workshop because they're the main people I want here to be able to learn. They're the main people that are ignoring me. They're the main people that listen to archaeologists and anthropologists when it comes to defining their own culture and history. And they're the main ones that are being stupid for doing it. There. That's all I need to say. That's me in my little red schoolhouse. Recess time, go out and play now. Got a lot of video games to play now. So catch up with you on the next one, Rebound. Um, Remember, there's an important native rule when it comes to the native world. Don't get grandpa pissed. For that matter, don't piss off a native woman either. You'll be sorry. Take it from a native. Mm. But the worst one, don't get grandpa pissed. Because when you get grandpa pissed, everybody run. And I'm grandpa. So behave. Be a nice human. Be nice to each other. You got to put the United back in the United States if you want this country to continue. You know, it took a porn star to save us this time. Who's going to save us next time? There might not be a porn star to save your ass next time. So you're lucky you got away this time. You better be kissing Stormy Daniels' butt for everything she did for you out there, because your Democrats and Republicans couldn't do crap because politics got in the way. You know, I don't know. Maybe we should board Stormy Daniels for president. Porn for president. She gave more. I gave a crap more about democracy than anybody else that I saw here. If it wasn't for her, she wouldn't be charged with civil counts right now. So, from the native people, I want to speak for all you. For me, thank you, Stormy Daniels, for saving freedom and democracy. And shame on you Democrats and Republicans for doing crap. And that's all I need to say. Bye.